You guys wanted to hear that. You're welcome. It was at that moment that I had to clear my throat. Wah. Wah. Sorry, I'm still getting situated. Situated? Situated? No, I'm still getting situated. One more second. 2 more seconds. I start yelling because I took my headphones off, but the mic didn't go away. It's just I can't hear myself anymore. I took the headphones off. Well, I can't hear myself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Ah! I'm blind! What? Anyways. Oh yeah, we're doing dragon shit. Dragon tales, dragon tales. He's missing an eye. What if I go down here instead?
We have to drive it back into that rift.
You can view tutorials. I don't want to view tutorials. What I want to view, perform a perfect dodge 5 times. Chase and destroy 2 Hellfighter ships. I can do that.
It is a demon. Energy readings are all wrong.
Right.
Those tentacles are ripping the station apart. Take them out.
How did that hit me? It once again feels loud as fuck. Is that it? I don't have to land on it? It usually makes me land on it. It's like, no, you have to land so that you can properly blow it up. I guess we're just not doing that this time around. Destroy the tentacle weak spot. Those are demonic portals. Oh, I do have to fly down. I don't want to fly down here. Fuck you. Oh, I probably have to fly down there for the tentacle purposes. Okay. How do I... There's like a... What's the button? Alt? Hold on. I will, in fact... descend. Q! I got so excited to see your chat, I choked on spit. Jose! How goes it? Huh? I got a promotion? Congratulations! I'm confused. Did it break? Oh, it's because I didn't do this thing. Ouch. That's great and all, but what about the ship? Are you making big bucks now? There's like one of those fake promotions where they're like, here's $3. Honestly, a $3 raise might be the most I've ever heard for a promotion. I think it's 2 an hour. That's also Probably the most I've ever heard for promotion. Why did we suddenly lock onto all these guys? I mean, like, I know why we did, but it was still weird. That's on me. I was stupid. So from 1550 to 1750? Hell yes. When they made me a staff lead, against my own will, by the way, they only gave me an extra $1 an hour. And every day that I have to be staff lead, I'm thinking, I don't want to do all this extra shit for $8 at the end of the day. All I used to have to do was stand outside. And I would, like, do a bunch of paperwork. Be in charge. Make decisions. By the way, if you make a decision, but we don't agree with the decision, you lose 4 days of work while we investigate with HR. Here's $8. Yeah, similar. Fuckers. I'm in charge of 9 people? That's a good amount. I used to be in charge of 9 people, but they cut back. Well, 6 people, 2 dumbasses, and a bastard. I don't see what someone's lineage has to do with anything, but okay. No, I was gonna say I used to be in charge of 9 people, but they cut back the amount of posts they have for overnight. But then also, I used to be in charge of 9 people for 3rd shift, but also 2nd shift stays over for like a extra 3 hours when the 2nd shift staff lead leaves. Like, I'm also in charge of 2nd shift for some time. So really, I've been in charge of like 15 people at once. For an extra $8. Fucking ridiculous. I'm supposed to fly up here. I'm sorry, hell. I've been distracted. Now I'm confused. Where am I going? I'm landing here? Oh my god. Leader detected. Break morale. Oh, a new enemy. At least it's interesting. Are you the leader? You're not the leader. Throw the shield. Bash that guy. You're like new. I don't know what to do against you. But also, you keep banging my forehead. Go pew 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 pew. That might be what I have to do with it. Oh, now you shoot a thing I can parry. Fucker. It's really fun to use this. Ow. Dodge. Blow up. Me to a vagina because I don't know what sex is. see, this gun's pretty good, but I feel like I'm never using it because I have the pool gun, aka the impaler to use. Ow. Listen, fucker. I'm dealing with some stuff, okay? Ow. I don't know. I fuck dudes. Fair enough. You know, it's hard to make that argument when you can't just be like, I don't know what a penis is like. Unless you're a woman. I guess. Where's the... There you are. I was gonna say, I don't know where that guy went. Get down here, fucker. I'm not a man or a woman, I'm a bad bitch. That's a good attitude. That's a good attitude. I like that. Oh wait, I forgot. And melee. Ah, damn. Fucker. That's fair. Oh, I don't know if I told you I started stunt riding. What does that mean? That sounds fucking cool. Ow, fucker. Meow. Fuck off. But more specifically, you fuck off. You piss me off at all times. Gotta watch out for Skull Man. Skull Man, come together with your hand, save me. Interesting interaction. I was climbing, I was mantling. I got a 12-bar cage, and so now I'm learning wheelies and drifts and stoppies and stuff. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. You can teach me. I'm sorry. Oh, fuck yeah, bad bitch. Don't you have a Vulcan? Or something? No, I have a Honda Magnet, which is not meant for any of that shit. Oh, speaking of which, remind me in about 15 minutes I have to make a phone call because I needed to get it repaired. You know, I have to actually remind me about 15 minutes. My plan was to beat this mission and then make a phone call because they open in 3 minutes. But I don't want to be one of those guys that call immediately. Don't dodge. Fuck you. Don't you know who I am? I'm the Doom Slayer. I don't say it with the same conviction as that one guy in X-Men. My shield wasn't working for a second. I was panicking. Fuck off. Where's the snake? I hate the snake. There we go. What year BRB? You let me know when you're back. I'll answer your question. I'm slightly distracted by an email. Ah, it's a Spotify email. Fuck you. I don't even use Spotify. I always forget I have this. That's why I always forget I have it. I'm not good with it. Just give me the super shotgun. Give me the super shotgun. We're gonna pass his head in. Do that. Throw that. Bam. 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 Fuck off. Bam. The super shotgun's just really good, man. Kind of hard to argue with it. That and the impaler. Ouch. Ouch. I did block, just for the record. Just for the record, I did block. Ow. Fucker. Wrong order of operations. That's okay. There we go. Okay. Less mad about things at the moment. Come on. Was that all the doggies? Did I get all the doggies? Is it just the big guy? It can't possibly be just the big guy. They threw a bunch of knights at me the whole time. Ow! Why did you give me the little health warning as I died? I was perfectly fine a second ago. What happened in between? Bam. 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 Throw. Bam. 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 Throw. Bam. Oh. Bam. 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 The bams are really helping, honestly. Bam. Where's the big guy? There you are. What's up, fucker? Not ideal. Back up, back up. Scary. Shield down. There we go. Fuck you. Bam. I can breathe. I can pick up some health. I can calm down. Give me your heart. Skadoosh.
Hellgate destroyed.
I was drinking water, you fucks. Man, that auto aim's hard for you for these ships. Ah. I'll make it. It's just not terribly interesting. Not to be rude, I don't enjoy the dragon. I'll fight you in just a second. You looked interesting. But this is gold. And I need it. Die, piece of shit. Thank you. Still figuring out the timing. Too soon. Too soon. Low health? No shit. No, look at that. I'm fine. Bet you a leader's detected. Oh my god, it's like I've played the game before. Bink. 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 I swear there's a second tank. Alright, what else you got? What else you got? What else you got? I'm the big bad here. Not Hermione. Not me. You. But me. Still, though. Oh. Yeah, I meant to do that to you. Fuck you. Think. 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 Oh, fuck. Oh, sweet. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Dealt with that. Oh, you weren't the enemy. I suppose that makes sense, but I thought, you know, just for a second, like...
All hell gates closed. All tentacles have been cleared. Threat neutralized.
Hell yeah, baby. You bring that tentacle back. I want to suck it off. Thank you. It's like I knew. Guys, if that's a screen, you don't really need to be in the tower. You could just be in a bunker somewhere. Fuck! Shit, we didn't make it. Okay, BRB, sort of. I'm still here. I just gotta make a phone call. Yo, this hold music is lit. just for the record, all of these failures have been misclicks. They have not been fuck ups. Okay. Well, I guess misclicking is a fuck up, but it's a different mouse than what I'm used to. Okay. Like there's only so much I can do. Anyway, I'm on hold. By the way, I'm just chilling. But here we are. Okay, that one was a fuck up. The fuck does this man mean he doesn't work on the bike like that until wintertime? What does that mean? I don't understand. I'm back on hold. Okay, now I have to make a second call to my dad. That he doesn't work on the bike until wintertime. You heard the man. What does that mean? What do you mean we just don't, like, do a thing until winter? Like, I don't understand. Anyways, I gotta call my dad. 1 second. But you guys can hear that. That's fine. I'm not gonna give them. If I have to mute for specifics, then I have to mute for specifics. It's really fucking funny. What a funny response. Do you go skinny dipping in the winter? Sometimes. It's called the polar plunge. Hello. I have bad news. So I called the place, and then after being on hold for like 15 minutes, finally someone answered, and then I was like, "Hey, I need the bike repaired. And here's the stuff I'm looking for." But I was like, I need the forks and like the seals on the forks, and then like I also think I need the actual clutch repaired or replaced. And he was like, "Let me check with my service management, because we usually don't do that stuff until the winter. Let's see if we can like squeeze you in for that." I was like, "Okay." And then I was on hold for another 2 minutes, and he came back and he was like, "Yeah, call us back in February." Okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll figure out my older brother's work phone number. Well, I guess my only brother. But I said, I guess I'll figure out my older brother's work phone number. And I said, well, I actually guess my only brother's work phone number at this point. No, I mean, I'll do the find a place first. And then I'll think. Okay, get it. Because that's kind of a leap to take. Hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. Yeah. Don't you put me on hold too. Okay. Answer. Same Minesweeper. Okay. Okay. Alright. Bye-bye. Son of a bitch. OMG, the color bar works. My janky code works. I'm so good. Proud of you, Jenny. For the record, I don't actually do a polar plunge. No, it's too late. The headcanons are forming. That's true. I am supposed to, all these other VTubers, they got like background stories and shit. Where they're just like, here's here's my birthday and where I was born and like other shit like that. And I'm just like, oh, buddy. I'm just a guy. So maybe I'll start coming up with a story. Maybe that'll make it more interesting. Do I want to make another phone call? I should make another phone call. Chat, let me ask you. Help me make my financial decisions. Buy a 60 HE. High explosives? What the fuck is a 60 HE? A Wooting 60 HE plus a 60% rapid trigger keyboard? Why's this bitch got... Why's it got a panhandle? Like... What's that about? Anyways. So you're gonna hold it and smack people with it? I don't know, it seems like an expensive keyboard. What is Hall effect? Also a keyboard, but it's not the Wooting. Why would I want one of these? I'm getting sidetracked. Jenny, you're the only one here. Okay. Okay, let me run something by you. It is, but it can get you banned in CS2, so it's worth it. It might be worth it, so I don't ever have to play CS2. I own a 1986 Honda Magna. It's old as fuck, okay? It's literally 40 years old, okay? Right? Math checks out. Yeah, that's 40. Okay. It currently does not work. It doesn't properly function. It's got leaks, and the clutch is broken and needs replacement. Okay? Okay? I don't know how much that would cost, actually. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pause. Range from around 500 to 2,500. Jesus. Oh, I thought you were calling for mountain bikes. No, I mean a motorcycle. And so, like, I'm trying to decide, like, do I call other places to figure out how much it'll cost me to... Between $400 and $2,500, including labor costs. What's the harm in calling? Then I gotta call people. Do you like I have a phone plan? No, I have a phone plan. Do you pay that? No, also no. It costs me nothing extra to call however many people I feel like, as long as it's within the United States. But then I have to call people. I have to, like, call stores and be professional. And the point is it's an old as fuck motorcycle. It's fucking 40 years old. Or do I just get, like, a newer used motorcycle? You know? You know, I was walking to the store. The store is 25 miles away. I cannot walk into the store. How much is a newer used one? Also, I'm not entirely sure. The only concrete thing I have currently is my brother's coworker is selling a newer used one for $8 grand, which is half the price of that same model new. You can buy an e-bike. I'm not buying an e-bike. Also because I live 35 miles from my work. 35 miles? 40 miles? Alright, it's not street legal. Yeah. Oh, it's not street legal. Does an e-bike even go 40 miles? 20 and 50 miles on a single charge, but can reach up to 100 miles with a top quality battery. Ah. Okay, so I can get there, and then I'll have to charge it. My dad's goes further than his car. Is his car electric? Yeah, but you can also pedal it, then go for it. I don't want to pedal a bike. Gross. Actually, I have nothing against bikes. Bikes are fine. They do kick my ass, though. I'm really bad at bikes. Well, I mean, he has an electric car, but that is laughable. Well, how does a bike go further than a car, then? My car goes 200 miles on a gas tank. 250? 300? 300? Grocery shopping, you're not getting back. Damn. I feel that. Well, I'm making a phone call, but, like, we'll see if I'm on hold. It goes to like 300 kilometers. What the fuck? Hi, I'm calling. You have to call my dad again. Now I don't know what to do with that information. Wait, so is this your main mode of transportation then? The car or the motorcycle? But it's because the frame is chunky AF and filled with battery, and there's a trailer battery. Oh, that's damn. That's pretty good. The motorcycle? No, not currently. I drive a car. The motorcycle is mostly for fun, but specifically, there's a motorcycle rally called Sturgis that happens outside in a town called Sturgis. which is just outside of Mount Rushmore, which is the mountain with all the faces carved on it, the president's faces carved on it, in South Dakota. And I'm hoping to get it fixed in time for that. But that's in like July, and I need both to get it fixed and also to practice, because I haven't ridden a motorcycle in 10 years, give or take. I'm muting again. Hello, Matt. Nice to see you. And thank you, Jenny, for reminding me to do the phone call thing. Okay, chat, you're gonna help me make financial decisions and life decisions while I play Minesweeper at the same time. So me and Jenny were talking about it, but Matt, now that you're here to semi-fill you in, and then I'll probably have to go over this again whenever Remy gets back. Not Remy, Zay gets back. I don't know why I said Remy. So I have a motorcycle, and I haven't actually ridden said motorcycle in about 10 years. And I've been practicing on and off these past 2 weekends. Okay, specifically last weekend. Sell it? No, I want it. I want a motorcycle. The problem being is it's an 86 Honda Magna, okay? So we have old as fuck motorcycle. 86 Honda, right? Right? We have an 86 Honda. It's old as fuck, okay? It needs a new clutch. Which is expensive. Clutch is probably just expensive in general. According to research, it's like $400, $250. Hold on, my dad is calling me back. I might have to be back on a phone call. Hello. It helps if I remember to hit the unmute button. Anyways. Anyways, old as fuck. Old as fuck. Needs a new clutch. Needs new forks, not new forks, but fork seals, which forks are the front shocks that hold on the front tire. I don't know why they're called forks, but they're, it's got a little hydraulic thing, like right above the front tire, and then like the seal on that, it's leaking hydraulic fluid or something. Pretty sure. It's old. Probably needs a bunch of other stuff done to it. But I own it, right? Okay. So I don't have to spend money. However, repairing that stuff is going to take time. Time that I don't really have, because I need to practice riding a motorcycle so I can be practiced enough to ride it amongst a large group of motorcycle drivers in like 2 months. Because there's a big motorcycle rally that my whole family plans on going to, and I want to go with them. Just to do something, and for funsies. Honestly, I'm not that too into motorcycles. They're fun. I like riding them. But I'm not that too into them. But whatever. That's beside the point. So I need practice. So if I take it to get it repaired, the place I just called a second ago, before you hear Matt, basically told me, fuck off, call us back in February, because we don't do that kind of repair until the winter time. So I called the second place, and that guy was like, it's our busiest season of time of the year. Oh wait, what do they call that thing? Sturgis. This time specifically, but there's also like Bike Week in Dallas, or not Dallas, Orlando. And I mean, like, there's a bunch of big like bike rallies and shit. They used to do Rolling Thunder for Memorial Day in DC and stuff like that. But anyways, it's always Sturgis around here in the Midwest. Yes, Sturgis. My family wants to go to Sturgis. And so I haven't ridden a bike in like 10 years, and I didn't practice. So like, do I take my old shitty bike, get it repaired during the quote busiest time of the year for them, and lose another like 2 weeks of practice trying to wait for that to get repaired? And by another 2 weeks, it's just a ballpark with it being the busiest time, and also like it's a clutch, like that takes an amount of time, and I have to wait for parts because it's an old as fuck motorcycle. Or do I just get a new used one, or a new one? Right? Like, do I just get a new bike, a newer bike, so I don't have to worry about that it's old as fuck, and also get time on it? Sell it? So are you telling me fuck it, get a new bike? Is that what this is, man? Because between you and me, the conversation I just had with my dad, he's also telling me fuck it, get a new bike. He's not telling me to sell the old one. He's like, you can keep it around, like work on it, do some repairs and stuff. It will be good for learning. Plus, I don't know who the fuck is going to buy my modified Honda Magna that has my old high school nickname painted on the side of it. No, I'm saying sell it and keep that money saved up. Just fuck bikes. Fuck the motorcycles. You wanted money advice. Sort of, yeah. That is what I said. Okay. Follow up though. I've sold it. Now what? What do I do with the whole wanting a motorcycle and also wanting to practice in time? Can you rent one or use your dad's or something? I definitely cannot use my dad's. Specifically because I am a small, frail man, and my dad is a large man, and his motorcycle is too fucking heavy. Literally, I cannot hold it up. What about your bros? Same thing. I did not get that side of the gene pool. Motorcycle is too fucking large. I literally cannot hold it up. And I don't know anybody else with a motorcycle nearby. And it doesn't really solve the issue of I would still need a motorcycle for Sturgis. Although I guess it would solve the issue of I need practice. Like I could still keep the oldest fuck Honda and just practice and something. Do the cycle shops have them for rent? Probably not. That's a great question. And you motorcycle. Hey, how about we never use my precise location again? Is that okay? Is that? Can we not show the town I live in? Yes, it is possible. Many companies offer motorcycle rentals, including traditional rental agents like Eagle Rider and Hertz Ride, as well as whale-to-peer platforms like Riders here. You can just rent some random. Of course you can. This is just Uber for renting motorcycles. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's probably an option. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Now let's see if I can actually win a fucking level of Minesweeper. I'm supposed to be playing Doom, but it is what it is. I've been making phone calls and I've been distracted. God damn it. I'm misclicking. I'm going, so, you know, I play Minesweeper at work. It's a different mouse. Okay? So I'm going too fast for this mouse versus my muscle memory. So I keep over shooting my goal square and then I'll click a bomb all the time. It's pissing me off. So I'm fighting my desire to go fast with the need to go slow and adjust to the mouse. Bum, 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 bum. This is me though. My boyfriend says I'm too cheap sometimes, although I like money in my bank account. That's fair. That's fair. And like that's you know, that's part of it. Is I'm like, do I really want to spend said money? Because like the other thing is like I don't have a car payment anymore. I paid off my car. And it's really nice not having a car payment. It's really nice. I don't have any sort of credit line though. But that's a different issue. And like, do I want a car payment? Do I want a motorcycle payment? As it is, I fucking live with my parents. I can't afford a damn apartment. Partially because Juxtastat, if I can spell it right. So Juxtastat is a fun little world type game where you do which has a higher rainfall population weighted. And, you know, Davenport, Illinois, yes, Indiana. Sometimes it's weird. I can't fucking read that. Or Riverside, San Bernardino, California. It's definitely not California. But anyways, I was playing this the other day, and it was like, which has a higher average percent. 1-bedroom apartment costs $1,500 on average in this city. And the option was Dallas or California. Okay. Anaheim, California, which I believe is where they have Disney. But anyways, turns out Anaheim, California had the higher rent on average at $1,500 a month. And then I immediately looked it up, and the city I'm looking for rent, well, for a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,700 a month. Like, motherfuckers. How's my city more expensive than goddamn California? I meant to pick. It's rainfall. It's not going to be California. I meant to pick the other one. I just forgot what I was reading. Which is higher population? Weighted mean elevation. Someplace in India or someplace in Mexico. Now, the last time it asked me this, it was someplace in Mexico and some other place that I didn't fucking know, and it was Mexico. The prices in Davenport, Iowa would be very low compared. Yeah. 100% of people who work from home. Newark City, New Jersey, or Charlotte City, North Carolina. Where is Charlotte, North Carolina? Fun fact, I was born in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Is it anywhere near Charlotte? No. Because I know, like, there's a military base over there. Like, you know, the people living... I'm going with Jersey? Well, I was going to be like, the people living in the military base definitely aren't working from home. But New Jersey? New York City? Newark City? I don't feel like... that might be. I could see bigger businesses here, so like they would be more likely to let you work from home. Really? Jesus. What the fuck gerrymandering ass district is this? Look at this shit. There's a higher percent of people who were born in the U.S. and outside their state of residence. Okay, so they were natural born U.S. citizen, but then they moved out of their home state. It's gotta be retirement state Tampa, Florida. Okay, thank God. Which is a higher percent of households that have household income over Canadian 100,000. Thank you. London City, Middlesex County, Ontario, Canada. Manitoba. Well, / Winnipeg. Winnipeg City. I'm pretty sure Ontario is just fucking expensive, isn't it? Isn't that what I always hear? Really? Really? Okay, hold on. That one we misclicked. I meant to say Davenport. 87 centimeters a year versus 40. Mean elevation, 137. 584. Damn, India. Commute, work from home. 3% in New Jersey. Work from home versus 16. Born in U.S. outside state percent. 40%. Yeah. Household income, 35 to 38. All right. We got sidetracked. We're supposed to be playing Minesweeper. Fuck. We're not really supposed to be playing Minesweeper. We're supposed to be playing Doom. That's a fuck up. So I missed one. I mean, if you play right now on your computer, you know, cookies will keep track of that and you'll actually have missed none of them. God damn it. Take your time. Take your time, Potato. Pay attention. But also make sure you talk, because you're a streamer, right? And the important thing is you have to talk at all times. It doesn't matter that you're like trying to concentrate real quick so you can Set a new personal best on Minesweeper? Damn it. No, you must entertain. That is your first job. It's your only job. It's the only value you have as a human being. If you're not entertaining, if you're not being helpful, then what value is there in you? Sorry, some of the inner monologue is coming out. I'm saying the quiet part out loud. Didn't mean to click there. But that's fine. We'll take it. No. So I started 2 new audiobooks today. And one of them is called 1% Lifesteal. And I don't know how I feel about it yet. But the story is about kind of what it says on the tin. A guy gets the ability to have 1% lifesteal. But it's semi-modern world / humans / like normal human beings, and just sometimes people get superpowers kind of thing. Fairly like a generic premise. But I think the twist is that like the 1% lifesteal is, it hasn't been revealed yet, but my theory is that like it's like literally like he steals 1% of the life. Like if they were going to live for 100 years, he just gets an extra year kind of thing. But you know, that might be a fun little twist on like the concept of lifesteal. So we'll try that out. But the other book I'm actually listening to and semi-interested in learning, I started reading a series called Destroyermen? The fuck is that? So the other book I started listening to is it's called Want, and it's a collection of letters from women. And okay, so Gillian Anderson, I believe, is the lady's name. She is a detective lady in the X-Files, but also if you've seen the more modern show Sex Education, she's like a therapist or something. I haven't actually seen the show. She just talks about it in the book. But she, using her fame, got a publishing company to like put out a call for women to send in, basically just anonymously send in sexual fantasies that they have. And then they just put it all into a book. And so I started listening to the book as like an interesting, not like a pervy thing, okay? I can't really defend that. But like genuinely, it was my friend who was a woman was like, dude, this book is so good. And I was like, all right, I'll give it a listen. Because my friend fucking loves books. So I assume she would know whether or not a book is so good. But then here's my moral dilemma from listening to the book. And I need someone to tell me I'm not a bad person. We did it! That's like a bog standard time for me. So I'm actually kind of happy about that, because I was deliberately going slow. I need someone to tell me I'm not a bad person, because I've only listened to the introduction chapter so far. And it's narrated by Gillian Anderson. And she's just like, you know, we just like put together this like story, and we put out this call for all these women. And then she like sort of like waxed philosophically about like what it means to be a woman, and like the struggle of like being a woman in society, and how you're supposed to like repress your sexuality, and like you're not allowed to express yourself and stuff, like specifically sexually speaking in the context, but really just in general for women throughout history. And so I texted my friend who recommended the book to me, and I was like, does it like make me a bad person that I feel like I'm being preached to about this, and I'm kind of annoyed about it? Because like I'm aware, I've heard this all the time, okay, but at the same time I'm also like, I should be aware that like reinforcing stuff is important. So like, Jesus Christ, thank you for the paragraph though. I appreciate that it wasn't like 15 messages that I'll have to read individually. But I am also aware that like reinforcing a concept is very important to like learning and understanding a concept. So, you know, like while I am feeling like I'm being preached to, it's also important for me to recognize like I should be reminded of this at times. And I struggle with both of those. And I also don't want to be like a weenie of just like, am I a bad person because I feel like I'm being preached to? And I should just be like, whatever. But anyways, let me read a bunch of books. It's about a destroyer in early World War II in the Pacific, right when the war has started, and we are basically getting our asses kicked by the Japanese, and it is fleeing a Japanese task force to get away. It enters a weird green-colored skull, and it ends up being transported to another Earth during like a Jurassic period, and there are a form of cat people and these evil lizard people who are trying to kill all the cat people, and the destroyer sides with the cats and start making resources. Interesting. Okay. Like their own oil and guns and ammo. Now I was curious, like, these motherfuckers know how to make their own oil and guns and ammo? Okay. I started reading a similar story like that on Reddit. Similar defined as more like a magical portal opens up in modern day America, specifically San Francisco. And like it's your typical fantasy setting of like magic and elves, but like the elves are racist as fuck and committing genocide against the people in the magical world, and out of desperation, like fox people open up a portal into modern day San Francisco. And so like Americans being Americans are like, well, I mean, we're not gonna let genocide happen. And so they start going to war with like magical elves. So like sort of similar, but only in the part where like it's modern day stuff against magic, which is always just like a fun, interesting concept. Why are the lizard people evil? One dude read too much Lust the Argonian Maid fiction and was just upset. Matt, I just need you to reassure me I'm not a bad person. Because fucking no one else will. And by no one else will, I mean pretty much everyone will reassure me that I'm not a bad person. It's just myself that tells me I'm a bad person. And I need therapy. But we're not here for that discussion, okay? We're here for me to play Minesweeper. And by Minesweeper, I mean I should be playing Doom. But I got distracted by playing Minesweeper. You've never been bad to me. Well, why not? I could start. I do like, you're not a bad person, followed by the clarification of like, okay, as far as I'm aware, you're not a bad person. I respect that. The Spire of Nirathul. Now my throat hurts from talking too much, but I feel like that's actually a good sign, and I've been talking for stream for once. They had a Dutch engineer that picked up a fling and some nurses, and he guessed that the Earth is basically the same, so oil would be in the same places as on their Earth, and he was right, and he knew how to get the oil out of the ground, and they had equipment they could make to refine it. Oh, fuck yeah.
Why would they hide this from us?
Drain water levels. What is this? The underground bit in Dark Souls 1? I don't remember the fucking name of it, okay? Oh my god. Okay, that's actually just, it's a cool visual, seeing like literally a field of demons that I have to fight through. Oh god. Don't fall in the water. We don't know if Doom Guy can swim. Oh, it's you shooting at me. Ow. Come on, shoot at me. Yeah, machine shops reload the ammo from the guns and making gunpowder tanks so very easy. Let's see about like, do they influence the poor, delicate balance of power in the ecosystem from like giving early civilizations the ability to fucking make guns? They might get around to addressing that, but so far it seems contained to the ship. Oh, hello, lizard thing. Let's never be killed by lizard people. Oh, Komodo champion. Ow. It was 2 swings. Who could have predicted? Bam! Bam! Do you think if I don't have the flail equipped, it won't pull out the flail for that cutscene? Ow. I was doing so good. It just, you know, it's because I'm on nightmare difficulty. I just get killed by like 2 hits. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on nightmare difficulty. Like there. Ouch. Or like the part where I just switch weapons. You know, it was very dangerous of me. It made the pating sound like I blocked it though. Are these the kind of lizard people the cat people are fighting? Matt, I almost asked you how old you are, but it was more leading to the question of, Matt, did you ever read the Warrior books growing up? You don't actually have to tell me how old you are. I did not read those books. Okay. I did. At least a few of them. I read mostly sci-fi. I prefer the space operas. Fair enough. Did you read John Scalzi books? Yes. Okay, but like his random ones or like his Old Man War series? Because I mostly read Old Man War series. I haven't actually caught up. I'm behind 2 books in the universe. I was gonna say, I remember seeing you during the cutscene, so like you're probably a secret. Only War, and I heard they're planning a movie on it. I hope it's good. It won't be, but you know, I can hope. How do I get in there? Me, the first time I saw a vagina. You weren't here earlier. I made a similar joke. Defined as how do I make you explode? And then I was like, me when I don't know what a vagina does. I don't know what that one does, though. The vagina? I don't know either.
The church wants the creed and Thera safely returned, and they're willing to help. According to the makers, inside
Oh,
the
Jesus.
tomb is a deity.
You know, when I said drain the water, like, conceptually, I knew we were going to be draining water, but I didn't expect that.
The ministry has asked that the Slayer alone take this mission. They trust no one else. I cannot disobey the church, but we'll be on alert.
All I know is it exists on girls. Does the vagina exist on girls? Are we feeding the dragon with the hand? Of course we are. I'm trying to decide if, like, it exists on girls, if it, like, exists in girls, and then, like, what does the term vagina encompass? You know?
The entire structure was built just to keep this creature in stasis. We need to wake it up. Makers have given us directions.
Targets identified. Locking coordinates.
Is it those things? Well, I gotta check challenges. I gotta make sure there isn't, like, secret kill all leader demons. There's 2. Okay. Damage demons with 250 auto turret rounds. Like the shield thing? I don't like the shield thing. Find 2 hellfighters. I found one of the hellfighters. Oh my god, I'm so cool. You see how I dodge like that? I hit up and then left or right. But I hit up, okay? I have to know. I have to know if there's secrets. Do I swim in this water or do I just respawn? I just respawn. Okay. Okay. But you're on thin fucking ice, game. Right? I like sending out the swords. The swords are fun. I don't want to use the stupid turret. I'm under attack by the big demon and these guys, but really I hate those guys. Ooh. Bink. 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 Impaler me. Bink. 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 Block. Get shit on. Kick. Fire shot. Fire the laser! But I am the tired. Okay, we'll take a nap. But didn't fire the missile. Classic internet video reference. Who's up? Who's ready? Oh, fuck. Just not skulls. That one's on me. I'm kind of dumb for that one. I knew it was coming. Why didn't I block? Oh my god. All the way back here? That's just mean. Bam. 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 Just, have you ever seen a more prime example of raw power than me playing Doom? God, it's like a well-oiled machine. Oil that you could find in like some sort of theoretical Jurassic cat versus lizard people world. But structurally similar to Earth. No, God, not another one. Not ideal. I just have to dodge until my shit comes back. No! No, I want the impeller out. Damn it! Yeah, it's like, what if the dino killing asteroids never happened? What would Earth be like hundreds of millions of years later? Great concept, great concept. But how important? Okay, okay. See, the question, now I have questions, right? Like, the dinosaurs still happen. So, like, we're still in, like, modern day. It's just alternate history, or alternate history Earth, right? But, like, the dinosaurs were responsible for the oil and the coal. And like, was that because of meteor? Like 1941, but I yeah. Was the mass dinosaur extinction all at once important for the oil creation? Because I legitimately don't know that. They could have just been like, they died in bogs, homie. And now that I say they died in bogs, homie, out loud, I think it was they died in bogs, homie. If at first you don't succeed, cry. Well, in the setting, you didn't have mass death. You just had hundreds of millions of years of normal dino death. It's fair. Well, then, how did the dinos die off? I guess Ice Age would still happen, right? I could probably kill off many dinos. Not really built for cold. Actually, I think running theory is that they are warm-blooded. They're a little bit built for cold, but they don't have fur. They're large. A lot of calories. Definitely Ice Age. You fucker. You other fucker. Please have been like some form of checkpoint that I could use and not spawn me back where the dragon spawned again. Oh, thank God. No. I don't like... No, I'm going back. Fuck you. I have a bunch of gold and apparently an extra life to grab. And a big fucker to kill. Not to mention. Nice try, loser. Bink. Ouch. Oh God. No! I was hoping to keep the life sigil, you fucker. Anyways, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Detonated or ricocheted, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about that. Give me this thing. While I'm extra fire, demons damaged by the Ravager drop health pickup. The less time to reach maximum fire rate, movement penalty while firing is removed. Our fire rate is increased, but it takes longer to achieve. Movement penalty is more significant. Nah. No, give me the nicer time one. Demons by the Ravager drops Skull Crusher ammo. Yes! Yes! I can use it and keep firing. Capture Skull Crusher ammo damage demons with this. Fire equipped. More spikes. Ow! Fucker. Whee! Were the spikes necessary in your little elevator contraption, engineers? What if I do this? Okay. Okay. I don't know. That's a big statue. This is more fun than it has any right to be. Yeah, that was fun. That was good. That was good. There's just something so satisfying about taking just a big gun and just holding the trigger down. Punch. Bet you punches it. That's all he ever does.
Vital signs rising.
It's a big lad. Hello, dragon. The animal, not my viewer. I'd say I wouldn't say hi to dragon. Hello, dragon. You're probably lurking. No, I don't like fight you. Your timing is weird. No, no. See what I mean? Yeah, you know, it like makes the sound and then it's like, and now we shoot. It's weird. I feel like I'm fighting Morgan with his weird delayed hits. Hold on, I gotta fly around and make sure there isn't like a super secret landing spot we're gonna miss out on. You know, like what's over here, huh? Huh? What you got? Nope. Ow. I always get hit by that one. I don't trust the game. Where's the secret? I do like big pirate ship though. That's fun. Not. Bang 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 bang. Bang 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 bang. Bang 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 bang. Bang 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 bang. Arachnotron. What the fuck just killed me? I bet you it was one of those invisible bastards. It loves to put invisible bastards in there. Okay, now what if I walk down here and... Was it you? I think it was you. Fuck off. I'll address you in a second. Hold your horses. Wait your turn. I don't know what you are, but you piss me off. Stupid ass giant wave attack. Oh! No, it's doing wub wubs. Why is it doing wub wubs though? Like, there's clearly stuff back there. How do I get to stuff back there, though? We're looking. We're searching. We're using our eyeballs. We're looking. We're searching. We're falling down. Oh, come on. That's clearly a spot I can stand on. Really? Really? Somebody else? I saw you, son of a bitch. I saw you for who you really were in that moment. Invisible. You found a secret. Well, that's great. That still does not explain how I get to the gold down there. I thought it would be somehow related. But alas, it was not. Then I need that gold so I may fund my crippling addiction to anime women. Did you take a pic of what the lizard people and the cat people look like in that series? I like pictures. Oh, that's fun. I like that. I like that. Oh, I like the little lizard mount. But, you know, after reading Lust the Argonian Maid, I just like the concept of mountain lizards. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. I haven't actually read Lust the Argonian Maid. Maybe I should, just for the fun of it. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna fall down here again. Something's up. I'm gonna land on the ledge, but not on the bounce pad. Okay? How do I get in there? How do I get to you? Is it the explosives? I swear to God, if it was the explosives. It was the explosives. Maybe it wasn't the explosion. Whatever. We did it. On purpose. On purpose. Well, now I have to check. Can a U-break open? I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go at this point. Oh, down. Wait, then what was... Okay. Ding, 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 ding. It's got fun environments in this game. You seem significant in some way. Oh my god, I found a secret. Just like in Ready Player One. Oh fuck. Ow. Stop it. I didn't think Ready Player One was all that bad. I didn't think... Okay. From watching the Everything Great About Ready Player One video, it doesn't look all that bad. It's just the thing where people are like, holy shit, he thought to go backwards at the beginning. Just bothers me, okay? Although, I guess... Okay. Now that I've contextualized it in the part where the book... I haven't watched Andor yet. And I'm afraid that if I start watching Andor, you guys will lose me for 2 days straight again. like you lost me when I started watching Invincible last week. Well, season 3 of Invincible, specifically. Now that I've recontextualized it for myself, that Ready Player One was written in the 80s, and maybe, you know, it wasn't as clearly a hard and fast rule, and the movie was just sticking to that particular plot point in the book. They left a guy in there so that I could shoot him with the, like, the energy gun to, like, blow everybody up, but why would I bother when I could just, like, I deal with armor so easily. Ow. Yeah, sure. Use the sigil. I don't care. Like, weirdly ate my jump just there. Hello, Hell Portal. Challenge Portal. Leader detected. Oh, God. Okay, the concept that I have to deal with you for the foreseeable future just randomly attacking me and I can't do shit about it for a while is not great. There you are. Ow, 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 ow. Please stop that. I have to LOS you for a hot minute until I'm done dealing with specifically the stupid snake lady. Where's the snake lady? Snake lady. Snake person. I should not assign your gender to you. I should not assume it. You may be my opponent fighting me to death, but that does not mean we can't respect each other. There we go. Ding. Thank you. Snoopy. I'm really glad I got that shield upgrade. Oh, why are you here? What's the secret? There's a secret. The soundtrack's pretty good, but I mean, it's no Mick Gordon, you know? And you fuckers really will just follow me to the end of there, huh? I thought his character in the was just cute and ready to play one movie to do. But also made it easier to overlook things a lot. Hold on, I have to remind myself. If I remember correctly, it is a pretty cute avatar. Ready Player One. Images. No, don't give me the... Yeah, yeah. That one. It's good. Good.
Access the nearby stasis emitter.
A random number just texted me, sorry Siri butt dialed you. What, I never got the phone call. So I don't know what to do with that. How do I turn this into something fun? Like, do I hit him with a, like, don't let it happen again? Or it's like, it's okay, you can just, like, meet me for coffee. Those are the only options. I always assume they're scam calls. Well, I mean, they texted me. So maybe it's a scam text. What if I just shoot him way back here? Scam text, yeah. I can see that. This actually worked. Will he not die now until I do the cool... Okay, let's watch my little dragon bite out his throat. Oh my god, so cool. I haven't seen that before. No, you don't understand. It's critical that we make you watch that cutscene. Oh my god, there's 2 of these things? Have I missed one of those already? I fucking hope not. I need those. Woo! Oh god, the camera did not like that. New rune. Ouchie. Heaven Splitter. What the fuck? Parried hell surges projectiles are now converted into bolts of lightning. Excuse me? Does it do a bunch of damage, or is it just... This is just a stun. Shock demons take increased damage from your attacks. I mean, that's nice, but we're gonna stick with this for now until we get further along, you know? They were not right back. They took 2 hours. Yeah, you know, I was starting to get worried for your safety. Well, welcome back. I was following a rodent of some kind. Are you not allowed to say which one, or you just not know, like, which one it was? Is it classified? I don't know, it was kind of fucked up. Oh no. I'm okay with this, but at the same time, I don't think swimming when I think Doomslayer. That's just like kind of me. You can have swimming. Swimming's okay. Did I accidentally find the thing I was looking for the whole time? Yes. Alright, cool. I hate you. Die. It was probably a squirrel. Why were you following a squirrel around for like 2 hours? Why were you following around for like 2 hours anyway? I assumed it was like in the house. But now you're like, it was probably a squirrel. I'm just like, why? I was bored. You know, I respect that. Zay, I need to run something by you. And Matt, I apologize. I'm about to hear about the motorcycle again. Yeah, I love motorcycles. Well, that's good. Okay, hold on. I gotta pause. Okay. Okay. Say, I own a 1986 Honda Magna. Currently, it needs a new clutch, and it also needs new seals on the front forks. Okay? I can bring it to a shop, and the shop I just called was just like, hey, it's the busiest time of the year for us, so like we can replace it, but get it in as soon as possible, which tells me it's gonna be a while before I get it back. Now, with that in mind, I need to practice riding motorcycle. Okay? I have 2 months before Sturgis happens, and my whole family's going, and I would like to go with them. I haven't ridden a motorcycle in like 10 years, so I gotta ride. I need to like practice. And by I haven't ridden a motorcycle in like 10 years, I mean I got my license and then basically didn't ride a motorcycle. But I like motorcycles. We'll get into why I've ridden one the whole time later. But I need to practice. So like, as it stands, the options were I get it repaired, I lose like 2 weeks, and I might not like get enough practice in. It's like a risk we're trying to take. Or because it's 1986 and it's old as fuck, I let you borrow mine. I appreciate that. Because it's 1986 and it's old as fuck, I don't really like, you know, it's like how many more problems we're gonna run into kind of thing. So like, do I just get like a newer used motorcycle that's also like small, and then like I'll just like use that instead? Because I can't use my dad's. My dad's just too big. I can't hold it up. I can't use my brother's. My brother's too big. I can't hold it up. This is the stuff I was working out with Matt. Matt was like, why don't you just like rent one to practice on? And then like you could also just like get it fixed, which is an option. But at the same time, like, what do you think? Do you think I should just like fuck it, just get like a new used or a new one? New one is technically an option, but that's just like more money. And like, I'm reluctant to spend the money on a new thing because I want to move out of my parents' house and I want to save up money. But it's less I want to save up money at this point, and more like I need to find an apartment I can afford. It's not like saving money for an apartment doesn't really make sense, because like it's not like I'm owning the apartment, so like I don't need to like save the money to make a down payment on the apartment. But like get a 20. Like a 2020? Wait, how tall are you? I am 5'9". Are you saying the year or like a motorcycle model? 5'8", 5'9", 5'8". Because 2017, 2020 Honda Rebel 350 one place for you. Ungodly vibe. Go highway speeds, very light. Okay. Okay. 200 pounds lighter than your bike. 200 pounds lighter than the Magna? Very short seat height. Honda Rebel 500. Let me look at this. Star Wars Jet is. Oh, okay. I was like, why the fuck is he playing some P6? £503 for the Honda Magna. 87. Honda Rebel 500? 408 pounds. So it's like 100 pounds less for the 500. I had a Honda Rebel and I loved it. Oh my god. This is just like a glowing review off of, no offense sake, practically a stranger. Like, I've known Zay for years. We haven't talked much. We're like high school classmates in like different grades. We pass by each other. It's like, hey man, how you doing? And he's like, hey man, how you doing? And then we just go about our ways. Okay. Okay. Now, are you suggesting the Honda because I said I own a Honda? Because let me tell you, I don't actually care. I love to go to Sturgis, but I work. That's the other thing. so Sturgis is happening, but literally, it's like a 2-day drive up there. No, because I own a Honda Rebel. Okay, we'll just make sure. So Ado, however you want to say it, is a Japanese artist. They make music. I mean, that kind of artist. And they are doing a world tour, and they're playing in Baltimore, which is relatively close to Virginia. The Tuesday, 2 days before, we leave on Thursday to go to Sturgis, and then we'll be in Sturgis for like a week. So like, I have to like, mentally, I'm like, fuck, do I take off work for just Tuesday night, work overnight on Monday, go and be tired to a concert that I'm really looking forward to, and then go back to work on Wednesday, and then Thursday morning I'm participating in 12 hours of driving, because we're doing it over 2 days. 12 hours of driving to get to fucking Sturgis. No advertisements. Fuck that. Yeah.
Potato 9 gifted a tier 1 sub to Z1.
He's still gonna have ads until it's fucking over. But it's still funny. God, I miss Caramel Dancing, but I also love my new sub alert. It's very funny. It cracks me up. I'll have to find a way to like implement the you can have multiple alerts for subscription things, just so I can have Caramel Dancing or that one show up on occasion. But anyways, Zay, are you back? Are ads over? It's a mystery. Ads take fucking forever. Are you gonna be gone for 2 hours? Stay Rodin again? Why are you empowered? That's fucked up. Let me up. At least give me a visual on that guy. I had to do that. Not you. you fucker. Are you back? Are you still advertise that? The new AdamandEve.com. Something something intimate, something something overpriced, something something. Is it overpriced? I don't actually know if Adam and Eve's overpriced. I just assume it is. That's a small door. Maybe it's a window.
It's awake, but it can't free itself.
Excessive ordnance is now required.
Excessive ordinance, I mean.
Say there is a powerful weapon here that can release the creature. I'm marking it on your map now.
I got an ad for Doom. So you're back? Anyway, yeah. Honorable. Okay. Okay. I forgot what we were talking. Well, what I was trying to talk to you about. You live not far from me, so I'm interested. Oh, yes. I was talking to you about, we plan on leaving for Sturgis on Thursday. You can get a Rebel 300 very slow for like 3K. But what if I don't want to go slow? Parts are cheap. Okay, okay. I can do 70 comfortably. I might need to do the 500 just based off. The 500 is a little bit more, but like 5K. We'll do 90 all day. See, but I mean, the problem being is that, like, you know, the highway speeds around me are 70, which of course means 80. It's so ungodly. Damn, you're really selling me on this damn motorcycle. That's just one door bike. What? You sound like you're sort of saying, you may want, that's my opinion, the newer Rebels actually look kind of cool. You sound like, you know, you're just like, hey man, you probably just want to get a newer bike. And my dad was also like, you probably just want to get a newer bike. So far, Matt's the only one that's, Matt told me to just fucking sell the bike and just keep the money. And then also rent a bike. For practice purposes. I don't know how much finances you have. I can get another bike. Well, I can get another. I don't pay for, like, I don't have car payments right now. I have 2 jobs with my mom, so I have 2 bikes. It's fair. It's fair. So if you get a third job, would you then get a third bike? Like, is there a job to bike ratio, or is it? Yes? Okay. I'd either get a Ducati 916 or Kawasaki ZX6R. Ah, okay, okay. Speaking of which, semi-related. I'm thinking of the KDA music video where they had a Ducati in it, and then Ducati came out with like, here's our special KDA motorcycle that you can buy. And the fucking weeb in me was like, God, I kind of want that, but I neither ride motorcycles enough to justify it, nor do I play League. But I like KDA, and I was just like, it's just a fun concept. There's a fake K-pop band made entirely of video game players. Also, no offense. I'm ready for going from that writing for 10 years. 1198. What the fuck? Not a good idea. I wasn't gonna take offense to that. I didn't plan on doing that anyways. Because between you and me, it was going to be a small motorcycle anyways. Just didn't know which one to get. Because my dad was like, you know, like you can get, my dad's a Harley person. And he was like, you can get like one of those newer, smaller Harleys that they come out with. He used to have a Sportster, and then he got whatever the fuck he has now. And I was like, but I know they have like, the Sportsters are solid, but then they have like a newer model that I don't keep track of anymore because it's small ones and it's not an Ultra Glide. I've ridden Sportsters? I have to remember, was when I was like 4, 5, or 6, I don't remember how old. I got on my dad's motorcycle while he wasn't around, and I definitely tipped it over, but I don't remember if it was a Sportster or the one before. Or Dinos, or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know how they feel the same to me. Fair enough. Ouch. I forget how many times have I fought one of these things. They do the second swing. Except they only sometimes do the second swing, as it turns out. Well, come on. What part of VA are you in? Because I'm in the shitty traffic part of it. Central. My man either lives in Nova or he lives in Hampton Roads. In my head, those are the shitty traffic parts. Either DC traffic or god-awful Hampton Roads bridge tunnel. I hate that fucking tunnel, just for the record. Both because of traffic, but also because I'm not a strong swimmer and I'm paranoid. So it just freaks me out every time I go through it. Just a little bit. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Steve! Get out of my store! I'm gonna chop her down, but I'm in your Discord. Any motorcycle questions that are highly related, I'm your guy. You got it. Appreciate it, Zay. Thank you for hanging out. I can't wait to find out what this creature is, other than it looks like a big ass kraken. Gotta shoot him with a spark of Yggdrasil. Achoo! Oh, so that wasn't the creature. Acquire the ballistic force crossbow. You gave me the achievement before I pulled the crossbow out of the holster, so now I know I'm pulling this thing up. Hell yeah. Press V to equip the BFC. And deliver massive damage to the image of your city. BFC has very limited ammo. This can be found in the world's pleasure stock. Your shield is unavailable while you have your BFC equipped. Really? Leave it to me to fuck up the scripted moment. Only me. Only me can fuck that up. And just watch me to shoot the big fuck off thing into the big fuck off enemies. Bam! Everyone's dead. Good job. Bam! Everyone's dead. Good job. Oh, I can equip it at any time? I just hit V? Oh, that's actually really nice. It clearly just wants me to spam this thing. Look at all this ammo left around. Now we go swimming.
What happens choice.
Big fight. Big fight. Big fight. Big fight. Big fight. Meet the big creature. Oh my god. It's a big bat. Was it the big statue bat? The big statue, the big bat statue? Big statue bat? Excuse me? Fuck up. Bam! 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 This is really fun. Hell yes. Okay, I'm not really sure what that was about other than to do that, but that was really fun. Give me more dumb fights. Oh god, have you guys seen that video of like two fucking boxers just beating the shit out of each other? I think it's like an American and a Japanese guy. It's so good. It's such a good video. Ouch. Oh, hold on, I gotta make sure there's nothing back here. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. I gotta wait a second. Think. 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 Think, think, think. for once, I actually had the energy weapon out when the energy shield guy showed up, you know? Oh my god, it is a fucking Cthulhu monster. What's up, big guy? You need a hug? Want like little smooches? Calm down. We're working on it. Codex found. No, not. What is Surat? Oh. It's the dragon. I want to know about that guy.
The final safety switch is ahead. Ready for release of Titan-class entity.
Once through the rift, you should pick up the Creed signal. When you find them, the Makers will guide you to an exit.
I'm back here. Why were the demons so bent on prevent me from releasing big creature? Is it like a problem for them too? Dink. Thanks for rad, buddy. Appreciate it. Damn, that's a big motherfucker. Inspire of Nerothol. Do you think Nerothol is the name of the guy? Damn, there's so much gold in this. And we can miss the Wraith Stones. I'm actually really upset about the Wraith Stones. Yeah, boys and girls. I gotta call it. It is my bedtime. Well, it's slightly over time, but also slightly I gotta figure out if I have to, how to delete sections of a VOD on YouTube. Anyways, good night. I love you all. I will see you later. Thank you for hanging out. And by later, I mean tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. Kisses. Bye-bye.